Cars against the Bucks after rolling
12 of the NFL regular season begins in Southeast Texas as the Buffalo Bills face the Houston Texans in a matchup of playoff contenders. So let's get you in the know, shall we?
I'm excited to see is the response from them this year and how they perform.
We had Josh Allen 399 rushing yards over the last 2 games. How does that change tonight?
Well, I always tell my kids when they get hurt.
Can the Buffalo Bills become what they haven't become?
Stats broadcast featuring player tracking, advanced AI insight.
That's how Bills left tackle Deion Dawkins described the matchup they have got against the Texans' top-ranked defense. Up front, Houston is led by 2 of the best pass rushers in the league. Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter are the only pair of teammates with 8+ sacks apiece. And in the secondary,
Off we go. The first game of week number 12, and the kick is fielded at the 1-yard line by the rookie. Comes out past the 20, and Knowles taken down. Forward progress up. Yeah, they're in a 3-game gauntlet right now, beginning tonight. Play faking, and the pass is dropped. Open on the left side. Unable to handle it is Cade Stover, the number 2 tight end. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Mills is an interesting quarterback when you look at backup quarterbacks throughout the NFL, making his 29th start. His first couple years when he came in, Lovie Smith was the head coach. He was a starter. And then once C.J. Stroud took over, he took a back seat. He was the backup, approached it, same mentality as a starter. So comes in with a great deal of experience, cerebral, very decisive. When he throws the ball, he makes quick decisions, gets the ball out of his hands.
You saw he was 5-19-1 in those 2 years, but 2-0 this season. Keep it on the ground. Plugging ahead for about 7 is Woody Marks. He and Nick Chubb have been sharing the duties. Now Marks appears to be the guy who will be 1, and Chubb will be 1A.
Yeah, I think Woody Marks has shown, I think the one issue with, like a lot of rookies, has natural hands, but they wanted to see if he's a 3-down back. Could he pick up the protection issues on blitzes? He's improved, as you would expect, in the latter part of his rookie year, and not bad having Nick Chubb, a veteran, 8th year out of Georgia, coming in to help him out.
Chubb, longtime Cleveland Brown, 3rd down and 4. As they empty the backfield, they send Marks all the way to the right. Looking that way, throwing that way, and it's incomplete. Coverage is good. Crowd wants a flag. There is none intended for Jaden Higgins, rookie out of Iowa State. Covered well, and Josh Allen will go right to work after a former Kansas City Chief. Sending it down toward Khalil Shakir. Shakir comes up, fields on the run at the 30-yard line. A flag is thrown, and he's bounced out of bounds up at the 37-yard line. Referee tonight is Adrian Hill, and we will hear from him momentarily. Josh Allen ready to go to work. Here's Hill.
During the return, holding against the return team, number 37. 10-yard penalty, 1st down Buffalo.
Josh Allen, reigning MVP. Could he win it again? Well, why not? This year, 18 touchdown passes, 10 touchdown runs.
Challenged by Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay and responded in a very favorable way. It's going to be a big challenge for him. This defense last year really put it on him and this offense. He was 9 of 30 for 131 yards against this defense a year ago.
As durable as they come, making his 116th straight regular season start. That's about 6.5 years worth. On the ground, a little bit of a hole over the right side, closes quickly. James Cook, the outstanding running back, 2nd in rushing behind only Jonathan Taylor, picks up about 4.
I think very first play of this game, Joe Brady telling us this week that, we've gotten away from our run game the last couple of weeks. Only 87 yards against Miami, 90. Expect this defense both on the ground and through the air, not put it all on Josh Allen.
2nd and 6. Off play action, rolling right, looking downfield. Chase from behind. Pass is incomplete along the sideline. Intended for Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox taking the top spot. Dalton Kincaid is in Tampa Bay, including a 52-yard touchdown reception. Allen fires to the right side, and that's going to be caught. Shakir with a flag down. Shakir is right about where he needed to get for the 1st down, but taking precedent right now will be the penalty.
For an eligible player downfield, 4th down.
Okay, so meanwhile he is shy of the first down. Do they dare this early in the game against the #1? And for the moment it looks like they will at least line up to go for it.
They're gutsy. Going to try and draw him off, or are you going to
lineman, and he is an eligible receiver. Allen under center. Cook is behind him from the 29 against the #1 defense. They're going for it, and he leaps for the first down. Almost unstoppable. I mean,
yeah.
He doesn't need the tush-push.
No, he doesn't.
He's a high jumper.
Yeah, he sure is. At 240 pounds, everybody's submarining. Everybody's thinking about, we got to get low. We got to take away the threat. Josh Allen's.
Give it to Cook. You know, it's not that analytics made McDermott go for it, but up until about 5 or 6 years ago, you would almost never go for it in that situation.
Never. But I think, you know, this is of course.
2nd and 10. Allen looks one way, fires the other way. Cook slipping and sliding and gets up to the 33-yard line. Setting up a third down and 8. Johnson is the 3rd down back. Johnson gets it. Johnson out past the 35. Johnson will get the first down. And a few more. Nice block there from Gabe Davis, who was a Bill for 4 years, went to Jacksonville last year, got hurt, and played his first game in a year as he comes back to Buffalo last week.
Another conversion.
So look at Davis wearing his civilian number 13. Allen will go back the other way, hits the tight end. Dawson Knox very close to a first down before he is thrust out of bounds by Aziz Al-Shire. A little short.
Now, anytime you have a fast-flowing defense, one of the ways you can slow them down is you.
2nd down and inches. A chance to take a shot downfield, which he does, and it's incomplete. Intended for Joshua Palmer. Picked up as a free agent this year. 3rd down.
A revolving door with these wide receivers from Buffalo. How are they going to play tonight against a lot of press coverage, some man coverage? Because Josh Allen is going to be able to make, he's going to match up on the perimeter goes. Will go a long way in deciding who wins.
Hit 10 different receivers last week. Meanwhile, picking and threading his way is Cook. He's out in front, and Cook will take it all the way for a touchdown. 45 yards for James Cook, who is now over 1,000 for the season.
And remind people what kind of big playability he has.
Matt Prater is going to miss the extra point. Fielded by Knoll. From the 4, Knoll finds a little bit of running room and gets pushed and thrust forward up to the 42-yard line. So we're talking about, and you mentioned it at the top, the Buffalo defense has pretty much been a sieve against the run. They've given up 400 rushing yards in the last 2 games.
Blocks. Linemen have been able to get up to those backers, and people have been able to run into the interior of this defense.
Start on the ground here. Yeah. That's Nick Chubb. Several great seasons with the Cleveland Browns.
Want to make this offense from Houston have to drive and then make them execute in the red zone, which has been a thorn in the side for the Texans.
And Collins clearly the #1 receiver. And another nice run here. Through the middle goes Nick Chubb to pick up the first down for the Texans tonight.
Yeah, really right on cue as we.
Mills, he's chased, gets it away. It's going to be caught. We're close to a 10-yard gain. That's Jaden Higgins. They have great high hopes for him, a rookie. He was their first draft choice, even though it was in the 2nd round out of Iowa State.
And when you go here with this play action, watch what this does after a couple good runs to the line.
Mills again. Protection is good. Pass downfield is no good. Incomplete. A little high, intended for the tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Missed him. 2nd and 10.
Again, they go back to play action on 1st and 10. And that's the beauty. And they
coached 8 years under Bill Belichick and 2 under Sean McVay. It's a pretty good resume. Meanwhile, Woody Marks. Great move. Woody Marks to the 25-yard line he goes. And another first down. Season with the Trojans. On a first down, little flip back here. Here's Marks. Off to the races he goes before he is stopped inside the 10 at about the 5-yard line. First down and goal.
Now you'll love this. Big Trent Brown, he's got to be, I think he's 309.
First and goal. Run it again. Nowhere to go this time. Tackle made there by Greg Russo on Woody Mark. Second and goal.
And again, this is the game.
Second and goal. Pass to the outside is incomplete. Intended for Jalen Knoll, the rookie. So again, they're bogging down. 4:40 to go in the quarter. Buffalo on top, 6-0. Third and goal. Mills has time, throws, and the pass is incomplete at the goal line. Intended for Christian Kirk. Taron Johnson, odd injury. He's back here. He attempts a chip shot field goal from 24 yards, which is good. So 4.5 to go in the opening quarter in Houston.